everyone, and welcome back to my Coloring Evenings channel. I am Marina. Today we are diving into a magical world of autumn leaves and fairy tales with Emelie Oberg's beautiful coloring books Fairy Tale and Folklore. In this step-by-step tutorial, I will show you 4 different color combinations for autumn leaves using Derwent Chromaflow pencils. So grab your colored pencils, find a cozy spot, and let's embark on this artistic journey together. I start with the darkest shade, Cardinal Red. I start with medium pressure to light pressure. It is important to use this technique for better blending if you want a smooth transition between colors. And you see that color fades. It starts from the darkest shade and goes to the lightest. And as you can see, I make several layers if there is not enough pigment for me. But don't overlay because you can add a lot of color and the paper won't be able to take more pigment. It is better to return later and add the darkest shade if necessary. The next color is Orange Crush. As you can see, I overlapped the Cardinal Red color using medium pressure and went to light pressure. Again, the color should fade from the darkest shade to the lightest. I'm not afraid of color over Cardinal Red color. If it will be too light, I will add more later, but don't use heavy pressure. Otherwise, you can damage the paper texture and it will not be able to take more pigment. The next color is Melon. I start coloring over the Orange Crush color using medium pressure and go to the lightest. Don't worry if your Orange Crush color now looks lighter, you can return to the previous color and add it. I will show you how I do this a little bit later. And don't be afraid to add some color lines to the leaves. It looks even more natural with imperfections. There is only one rule you should follow: colors should be blended nicely, and a white pencil can help you with this technique. As you can see, I'm using Chromaflow white pencil. It is not very opaque and it's exactly what I need here, because I need highlights here, but not very bright, just a little bit to add more vibrancy. The first layer is ready. Let's add more dimension and vibrancy to the leaf. I start with Cardinal Red color to add darker shadows. Here I start with a heavy pressure and move to light pressure, because now I can see where I need to stop with my darkest shade. I know now where I need it exactly. I'm not afraid to add color lines or some imperfections to make the leaf more realistic. I always start with light pressure with dark shades. If I see that the shade is too light, I add more pressure. Then I continue layering colors one by one to blend everything smoothly. The next color blends the previous color. And if you are still unhappy with how the blends look, you can add a white pencils with medium pressure on top of all colors, as I am doing now. And if you lose vibrancy or shadows after blending with the white pencils, you can add one more layer on top. I always choose a more translucent white pencils to blend with, because if you will choose opaque, you will have trouble with it because it will fade your colors a lot. You will need to add more layers, so you will have to spend more time on one object. That concludes my tips and suggestions for this color combination, but don't go away just yet. We have got 3 more exciting color combinations coming up, stay tuned. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please consider subscribing to my Coloring Evenings channel. Your support means the world to me and helps me continue creating content for our wonderful coloring community. If you want to share your results with me, you can use the hashtag on Instagram, Autumn Colors with Coloring Evenings 24. I absolutely love seeing your artwork. Don't forget to hit the like button and leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I love hearing from you and seeing your own coloring creations. And there you have it, my lovely coloring friends. We have explored 4 beautiful autumn leaf color combinations using our Derwent Chromaflow pencils. I hope this tutorial inspired you to experiment with different shades and techniques in your coloring projects. Remember, there is no right or wrong way to color, it's all about expressing your creativity and enjoying the process. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for joining me on this coloring journey. Until next time, keep those pencils sharp and your imaginations flowing. Happy coloring, everyone!